Okay. So I got this idea today how cool it would be to like be on a Jimmy Kimmel show
Uh-huh.
and like do an interview, but none of us will ever be famous, so we won't be able to do that. So I want to interview like all of our friends as if they were just like a normal famous person interview.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I would want to be on one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
I mean, I am,
Yeah.
so.
Damn it. You just took my punchline. I was going to say that. So, first on the new podcast is Nikki Hendricks, my wife. Lucky me. What do you do for a living?
I work at a coin and jewelry store,
Oh,
and I'm a full time mom
yeah.
and wife.
Yeah. We're probably the hardest.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with him lately?
I don't know.
It's so depressing.
It's not depressing. It's just.
I can tell in your voice it's depressing.
No, it's depressing to see you depressed.
You're not depressed?
No, I mean, it sucks, but as soon as he goes to bed, it's like, okay, it's tomorrow's a new day. Like,
When he's not talking or moving,
no.
he's manageable.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying that, I mean, once the stress of him being asleep, like, just is better. He's a wild, crazy kid.
Did I tell you the other day? Because we keep telling him that being three's hard. And is once you're four, it's going to be easier. We'll get through this. And it was like a day after his birthday, and we're putting him to bed, and you were back in the living room, and he said, "Dad, being four is still hard."
He told me the other day that being four is still hard.
He told you that too.
hmm
I think he
He said,
just.
but when I'm five, I'll be better.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, we'll see.
Yeah. I don't think we can make it another year. I'll move to Mexico
No,
with
not
my
happening.
faja. But yeah, that's been crazy. But couldn't think of a better person to do it with.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah. I don't think I would make it if it was anybody else. Good lord. But that's the type of stuff our parents never told us
Nope.
that
Well,
we
I
were
don't know if
crazy.
either one of us were
That bad.
yeah.
I wonder if he has something like a crazy gene.
I don't know. I mean, I think that kids like him probably are labeled ADHD.
Yeah, I'm sure. What the fuck? Some phone feedback. Here's a good one. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a teacher, a nurse. Um, I wanted to be somebody that I could help people.
That's what Mason always says.
hmm
That's funny.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You help people at a counter.
Uh, yeah, I help.
You help them waste your time for 3 hours and then not buy anything.
Yeah, it's
Are you tired of retail?
yes.
You want out?
I do,
There's
but I'm
nothing out.
stuck.
There's nothing out there. You can try to teach.
Yeah, but I have to get my teaching certificate
Well, what's
renewed.
that? Well, you just got to take the praxis again.
Yeah, but I haven't taken a test in 6 years.
Have you seen the kids that are passing tests nowadays?
Yeah,
That test is probably like
it's
dumbed down so
but it's
bad
not
now.
just that. It's the point of having to do something new, um, starting over. You know, that just to me is scary. I'm comfortable where I'm at, although there's things that I wish I could change about it, like working Saturdays and
Yeah, that sucks.
um, it sucks to know that I can't, like we want to do things on the weekends and I can't because I have to work. And like when Mason starts kindergarten, I'm going to be off on Tuesdays while he's in school and I have to work Saturdays. I'll have one day to see you guys. And that to me is depressing. So I got to figure something out in the next year.
They just need to hire someone to help you guys on Saturdays so that you guys can share Saturdays off.
Even when we have Quinn on Saturdays, it They still don't let us off.
Yeah, but you'll figure something out if you just talk to them. But that's not how jobs work.
No,
Oh.
maybe some places.
Well, you can still be what you want to be when you grow up. Like
Yeah.
you said, it just takes work. Just take a test.
I know I need to do it. Maybe me and Devin can be teachers in the same school. That'd be cool.
Yeah. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh gosh. Biggest pet peeve. Probably when people complain about things that
That's like my favorite thing to do.
No, you don't complain to complain. You can complain to make fun of people, to make people laugh.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
a difference when you just complain because you have nothing else to do, so you just complain about things that you could change yourself, but you don't want to because then you wouldn't have something to complain about anymore.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hate when people are negative for no reason.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's depressing.
Yeah, it's like they complain because they want people to feel sorry for them because they like the feeling of people feeling sorry for them, and it just gets under my skin. I don't like that.
These phones. What do you think these phones are doing to our brains? If every time you get a fucking text message, there's that much feedback in this electronics,
Yeah, that is
we
scary.
get fucking brain cancer having these things next to our heads all the time. Yeah, I can't. My biggest thing is when I can tell someone is not
Listening or being genuine.
interrupting me. Actually, I was gonna say
Well, I thought you were struggling for the word.
being genuine. Oh, that fucking gets under my skin.
That actually is not a pet peeve of mine. And you
Fuck
do it.
off.
You do it when you're playing Xbox against people. When you talk to them and you do that fake laugh.
But that's the thing is, it's like, okay, I'm gonna explain this. It's like when someone texts you and you
say
put
laugh
out loud, but you're not really laughing. But it's the verbal way of doing it. If someone says something and it's not funny enough to generate an actual laugh, but it was, something. You're just like it's the verbal LOL that you
Okay,
text.
but can you have you ever heard me do a fake laugh?
I don't think I've ever heard you laugh.
I laugh at things that are funny. Exactly. I don't do a fake laugh.
Yeah, but you
Really. I mean, I can't say that I never have. But I feel like you do it quite often. You even do it when you're on the phone with work people. Like on your conference calls.
You don't understand the importance of a courtesy laugh.
I think that you don't like silence.
I don't like silence. Silence is scary. When I was a kid, there was two things that scared me the most. It was complete silence or loud noises. And would be the worst is if I would be in the basement, like be at my grandparents' house, be in the basement, it's really, really quiet, and someone would yell for me, Michael! Oh, fuck! Because it was like my two biggest things. I didn't like silence, I didn't like loud noises, so I would already be kind of freaked out. Because it was quiet, and then I would hear this, and it would just stress me out so bad. I remember that as a kid being like, oh, fuck! It was like anxiety or something.
Wow.
Yeah. But no, I don't like silence. Silence is terrifying. I like the sound of my own voice, too. I like my fake laugh, too. Say something that's not funny, but I'll fake laugh at.
I can't come up with something.
Is that my fake laugh?
No, a little bit of it. I can hear a little bit of it, but no.
So you hate me, is what you're saying.
I don't hate you. God, I do not hate you.
Fuck you. If you could change one thing about your personality, what would it be?
About my own personality?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't like criticism. Like when somebody tries to criticize me, like even if it's positive criticism, I can't stand it.
Like correcting you or what?
Yeah, like
Talk to the microphone.
Like correcting me. Exactly. I don't like it. It makes me angry, and then I feel like I get bitchy towards the person who tries to tell me. Like if somebody tells me something I already know,
Oh yeah.
that's pisses me off so much. It's like, yeah, I already knew how to do that. Thank you. It's like I shouldn't be like that. Like it's not like, why am I like that? It's just the way I am. I don't know.
Yeah, we've gotten a couple fights because of that.
Yeah.
Because of the way you snap at people. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, Nikki, they're just doing their job.
Uh-huh.
Like on Main Street, the time we were trying to go to dinner.
Yeah, but
Remember?
that wasn't criticism. Or like that
Yeah.
wasn't like, I mean,
Yeah, I guess so. But it's still the same reaction. Someone
yeah.
says something to you that you feel like you should already know or shouldn't need to be said, and you just
Yeah.
just
That bothers me.
yeah. That's
So,
interesting.
yeah.
Well, that helps me know not to get under your skin. This will be
Exactly.
good. I'm
No,
gonna take
people
notes.
have learned. Like I used to be very quiet and not tell people like things that bothered me, or I would just let people walk all over me. But I think after the years of working at Scotsman, I have learned to not let people walk all over me. And it's funny because people will now say like, "Oh, don't piss Nikki off," because you don't want to piss Nikki off.
That's funny.
Nikki's sweet, but don't piss her off.
See, you're already feel famous. You're referring to yourself in the third person. This is working. This is like a
Get out
real
of here.
famous person interview.
I'm
Come on,
talking.
Meryl Streep,
I'm
give us a
talking
speech.
about people talking about me. I'm not talking about
So
myself.
what is that? Second person? I don't know. I failed English. No, I
Right.
didn't. I failed Spanish, which is
You
embarrassing.
slept in English. Was it Miss
Oh,
Larkin English?
yeah.
Yeah.
I did sleep in there. What's your favorite thing to do and why?
My favorite thing to do is lay on the couch and watch TV.
Yep, I'll second that. That is your favorite thing to do.
And I enjoy it because it's my only time to rest.
Well, I appreciate you skipping that tonight to do this ridiculous interview.
Yeah.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite TV show? What was your favorite TV show growing up?
Oh, my favorite TV show growing up. Seventh Heaven.
Growing up, weren't we adults already?
No, I was like in elementary, middle school.
Isn't that weird that guy was touching little kids?
Yeah. That was like my favorite show. I couldn't wait to get home from school on the days that it was on to watch it. Like I'd think about it all day at school. Seventh Heaven is on tonight.
That's crazy.
And I would get home and then it was an hour long and I was so happy, and then it was over. I'm like, I'd wait till next week.
So with all these crazy reruns, or not reruns, but revamping these old shows, would that be your number one if they would bring it back?
No, only because of what he did.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe
Because
they
they
could write
w-
him out
he-
or something.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
They're redoing. Oh, hold on. What was it? I just saw it today.
Baywatch.
No, Will and Grace.
Oh,
They're
really?
doing like a 10-day episode or something like that.
I never got into that show. I like that one chick. The Molly.
No, not Deborah.
Molly.
Malafi or whatever.
Yeah.
Megan Malafi.
She's fun. She's
or
funny.
whatever.
I like her.
Yeah, she's funny.
The rest of it, whatever. But I was thinking, like, when I was a kid, Seventh Heaven, I don't think of as a kid, what I watched when I was a kid.
I mean, I wasn't a kid. I was an older kid. I don't think I really watched shows when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I watched Rugrats or Recess or something, but that's like a cartoon.
See, I just have, like, fond memories of, like, Growing Pains and Who's the Boss.
I did watch
Remember that?
Growing Pains.
Yeah. Do you remember Who's the Boss?
Mm-mm.
Really? That had Alyssa Milano.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I love that show.
What was the... No, I think that's... No, yeah. What was the one show with Suzanne Summers?
That was Step by Step.
Step by Step. I did love Step
that
by
was a
Step.
good show, too.
Yeah.
Step by step.
That was on the roller coaster.
Day. Yeah, it was like then they got soaked by the thing that was kind of like the tidal wave at Six Flags.
Yeah,
that was
a
an
good
awesome show.
That was kind of all the same time, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were all around. Like,
No, but I mean like around Seventh Heaven time.
were they? I don't think so.
I'm looking up to see when Seventh
Hey,
Heaven
it's right
was.
here. Seventh Heaven. Bam. It ran from 96 to 2007.
Yeah.
So now
So-
let's look at Growing Pains.
But 96, I was 9 years old.
Growing Pains went from, late 80s, I would think. Why isn't this one as easy? Okay, yeah, 85 to 92.
Oh.
So they were like a generation back.
But they were still going on at the same time. I mean, a little bit, like towards the end.
No, 85 to 92. That one was 96 to.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Never mind. Oh, huh. I can't believe I remember. Maybe I watched reruns.
Could be.
Because 92, it ended in 92. We were only 5.
Yeah. Oops.
I don't remember anything from when I was 5.
And what was the other one? American Gladiator. Remember watching that?
No.
Really?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I was probably just glued to the TV all the time when I was a kid. When I was watching Sling TV, and I was having him watch some Disney show, and the commercial came on. And he's like, "That's it? That's all the show?" Like he thought.
Oh, because he's so used to watching
he doesn't know
everything
what
without commercials. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, he was like, "That was the shortest show ever." And I'm like, "Oh no, it's a commercial."
You know what's funny is this morning he woke up and he said, is this Sling TV in here? Pointing to our TV. I go, no. Is there Sling TV in the living room? I go, well, there's Sling TV on Daddy's Xbox, but I don't know how to work. He goes, oh, okay.
It's I canceled it today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
We didn't use it then.
No.
So
it was cool to try, but don't need it. What was your favorite movie growing up?
is that even a question?
Little Mermaid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Little Mermaid, but also Sister Act.
that's a good one.
That's pretty much, those were my favorite.
Yeah. I love that. We were talking about that not too long ago, that there's no family. Although Sister Act, I guess, had a couple adult things in it.
Oh,
Wasn't
yeah.
she a stripper?
She was
A
a
showgirl.
showgirl, yeah.
But like, there's no. I was talking about at work too. You either have adult shows and kid shows.
Yeah,
There's
are
no
family
Yeah, there's no
movies.
family movies. It's I can enjoy this as an adult, and oh, my kids like it too.
Yeah, even like Homeward Bound.
Yeah,
we
that was
just
great.
watched.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's almost like it's by design. Like they want the kid on their tablet, the mom on their phone, the dad on his computer, and everyone's separate, and no one talks and no one does anything.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I saw a thing on the news the other day that they were saying how younger kids, like Mason's age, don't have the vocabulary that they should, because a lot of what kids learn how to talk from is their parents talking to them, like in the car, like singing songs to them and just having conversation. And I said that now all kids do in the car is play on the phones, play on tablets, and they're not getting that conversation that they're supposed to get.
Yeah, that's the big reason why I didn't want Mason to have a tablet.
But we don't. He doesn't do that in the car.
Yeah, that's good. I don't let him take it anywhere with me.
Yeah.
I say it stays here. We're not going
Yeah, I
anywhere.
know.
Plus, we have fun in the car. We'd, rock out and stuff.
Yeah. I was thinking that's sad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I mean, shit's weird now. What's your most vivid memory as a kid? Was there a situation or a place that you remember?
Most vivid. I know my most vivid was. It was whenever I went to Disney World.
You've been to Disney World?
Yes, with my dad and Tina and Devin when I was in 2nd grade.
I never knew that.
Yes,
If I did, I forgot.
You've heard this story before. I went to Disney World. We went to SeaWorld.
Oh, now I remember.
And I saw the mommy dolphin with the baby dolphin. And I missed my mom so much. But the thing that I realized was the thing that I missed the most, and the reason why I think I was upset is my mom had just had Tyler.
Oh.
And Tyler was like a newborn. And I came home, and as soon as I came in, I went in and like he was sleeping, and I just stared at him. I missed him so much. He was like my little buddy.
Yeah.
And I missed him. I think that's what made me. I thought that I missed my mom because I saw the baby dolphin, the mommy dolphin. But I think it was because it made me think of my baby brother.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Isn't that sweet?
Are you gonna cry?
No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm fine. But it is sad. I mean, I did miss my mom, obviously, but that's probably my most vivid memory.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And also on the way there, my dad got us some juices
Uh
to
huh.
drink in the car, and I had to pee all the time from drinking this juice, and I was embarrassed because I wasn't that close to my dad when I was little. I was embarrassed to keep telling him that I had to go pee, so I would blame it on Devin.
And say, hey, say you gotta go
Yeah,
pee.
I'd say Devin has to go pee again. He's like, really? She just went. And then at one point, he's like, Devin, do you have to pee again? She's like, no. I'm like, yeah, she told me she did. So he
Oh,
would, of course, pull over for Devin. But
that's funny. That is funny. Are you excited about Vegas?
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be nice to get
I
away.
keep checking a countdown on my phone. It's like 40 something days.
Jeez, it seems like a long way, but it'll be right
No,
around the
it'll
corner.
fly by.
I talked to my boss today that I told him I got my passport,
Mm-hmm.
so we are leaving either the 11th or the 18th. So it'll either be that Saturday when we get back,
Are you serious?
yep, or the Saturday after that. Hopefully it's the 18th. That way, I at least have one Saturday with Mason before. Because otherwise, I'm gonna be gone that weekend for Vegas.
I'm hoping it's the 18th because then he's on spring break that week.
Oh, that'll be good.
And he'll be at intercession.
Oh,
Because otherwise, our moms are going to have to stay with him all day.
yeek.
But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. What? Here's the last question I actually wrote down. And what do you think about men in general? Like, if I were an alien and you had to explain the male human species in a nutshell.
Wow. That is a hard question to answer. I don't even know how to. I mean, the way I look at like you is that I feel like I know people will probably take this the wrong way, but I feel like sometimes a man can complete a woman, if that makes sense.
Oh my God, the social justice warriors are fucking flipping right now.
I'm serious because I feel like I feel like I'm myself, but I feel like you kind of complete me. I don't know how to explain it. But maybe we're just different. Like we're a different kind of couple because
the feminists are gonna come after you. Women don't need no man. They don't need no man.
And no, some women might not need a man. But this is my interview, and I'll say what I want to say, and this is how I feel. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like, but even like back in the day, that's how women thought of men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the men would come home from work, and the women would cook dinner, take care of the kids all day, and even do it when the men came home. I don't believe in that anymore. Like I think that we're equals. But
did you see that thing that was it Stephanie Litikin or what's her name now?
Stephanie Tuck.
She posted online. It was like newspaper articles about beating your wife.
No, I didn't see that.
it was these guys doing interviews, and I guess they were asked, "Do you have issues with spanking your wife?" And they were all
What?
yeah, like husbands used to be the authoritative person in the house, and like you would spank your wife when she was out of line, you'd spank your kids when they were out of line.
That is no.
So yeah, you're right. Things have changed. Things are a little different.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even that's why I feel like men and women get married is because, I think you need someone there with you, and that's how I meant it. I didn't mean it as in a weird way. I just feel like you can do things that I can't do, and I can do things that you can't do.
Yeah.
Like I can clean, you can't.
I'm a shitty
You can
cleaner.
fix things.
Barely.
I can't sometimes. You're a better disciplinarian than I am.
Probably.
Definitely. Mason walks all over me. Doesn't matter. I mean, I'll stick to my guns and it doesn't matter. It's just how. I don't know why kids don't respect their moms. Why? Why do you think that is?
Because they're so comfortable. Their mom is like they're like They're like the thing that they love you unconditionally. You know that you can do no wrong to your mother.
Yeah.
So you have more leeway, you're able to get away with things. That's the thing. Like if you ever, especially a male child, their whole life, they feel like their dad never accepts them. And
Really?
they're constantly trying to gain their acceptance. I want my dad's approval. I want my dad's approval. You don't think about your mom that way. Your mom, you feel like, oh, she's going to love me no matter what. You know, she loves me.
Yeah.
Like there's this overwhelming feeling of unconditional love with your mother. With your father, you don't have that. You have this, he's this, not like like someone you look up to. And
Mhm.
it's like, I have to get their approval. I need their acceptance. And that's what you work towards. So it's just like,
Do you think that's just with boys, or do you think it's with girls
well,
even?
I think it's the opposite. I think with girls, the dad is this unconditional love, and the mother, it almost seems like a
A
competition.
competition.
It does. Like the mother and the daughter are in this. It's the same way with. It's wow. We're on to fucking something really big here. Because if you think about guys in their group, guys are, getting at each other's throat, and they want to be seen as the funny one, or they want to be. And there's this like you want your guy's approval. You want everyone's approval. But when girls are together, it's I want to be better than her. I want to be better than her. I want to be better than her. It's like a competition. With guys, you're like, I want all these guys' approval. I want them to think that
Think
I'm
that I'm
cool.
cool. Yeah.
With girls, it's almost like, how competitive girls can
Yeah. You
be.
want to look. You want to dress cuter than someone
Yeah,
else, and
exactly.
which I'm not really like that, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it's not to put everyone in the same barrel, but it seems like that's a tendency with both sexes.
Yeah.
So to go back to the daughter thing, yeah, I think it's more like a competition with the mom, and your dad's just your dad's always going to love you, and it's unconditional. That's why I think it's super important for kids to grow up in a house with both parents.
Mhm.
Like I think a lot of times where I know what to do with Mason, like I logically know what I'm supposed to do. I read stuff, but sometimes I sit there and I freak out. I'm like, I've never been a part of, like, I don't know what to do. I don't feel like I know what to do. Like I don't,
Like what's an example?
I like, he'll be, in his room or after like a bad day. And a lot of times I will sit down with him and just, after maybe I've been hard on him all day, and just say, listen, I'm sorry that I had to yell at you, or I'm sorry that you had to sit in timeout. But these are the things that we need to work on. And these are the things, and then I'll walk out of the room like, do I need to fucking do that? Like, no one ever did that for me. Should I do that? Should a 4-year-old even be lectured? Like, do you talk to a 4-year-old like you talk to your friend, or do you, I'm constantly like, I don't know what to do because it was never done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I only just had my mom, and it's when you're a single mom and you're stressed out, and
Yeah. I mean, same
you
for
don't know
me.
what
I
to
don't.
do. You just, you hit your fucking kid and you knock him out, and you fucking say, stay the fuck away from me. I just worked 48 hours this week and I don't want to fucking deal with you.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, I don't know what to do. I
Yeah.
feel overwhelmed all the time.
I know. I mean, I feel like all I do is yell at him.
Yeah. But I guess you just figure it out. Just one day you fucking wake up and you're driving a car and you've got groceries and a kid in the back seat, and you're like, what the fuck? How did this just happen? This
Yeah.
was fast forward.
I know. It's weird. I don't know. It's always weird to me because I used to think that people who were our age that we're at now were old. Like I thought that I'm like when I was 18, I'm like 30. That's old.
Well, remember we were just watching that movie.
But now that I'm 30, I'm like I'm not old at all. Like really, I'm not. I feel like I'm still young.
Ugh, it's happening. We were
But
just
am I going to
watching.
feel like that when I'm 40 and 50?
Well, yeah, of course. You'll always feel like, oh, I still feel young. I'm young. I'm me. Because that's the weird thing about being a human is, I thought that the 6-year-old me and the 30-year-old me were two different people. That's why I could never picture myself as old. But you're really always just a kid. You know,
Yeah.
you're just a kid.
But you have to pretend that you're old.
Yeah, like you're just a kid that ages. You're not like a kid and then whatever they call it, pre-adolescent or pre-adult, and then a preteen, and then a teen, and then an adult. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't happen. You're just a fucking kid who's decaying and slowly dying.
But you have to act more mature. That's basically it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, it's weird. Getting older is weird.
Yeah, it's sad too.
Well, to go back to that movie, we're watching Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Mhm.
And I'm sitting there thinking, because the kids, the two older kids, when I watched that movie, I always thought, oh, they're way older. You know, now you watch that movie and they're like babies. You know, they're 16, 17 years old, the two
Mhm.
high school kids in the movie. So then it got me thinking, holy fuck, their parents in this movie are probably our age now.
Which I still don't
Yeah,
believe.
you said.
I think that those people were in their 50s.
And that's what you said. You're like, there's no way. And I'm like, I guarantee that mom and dad in this movie are our age right now. And I think the mom was like 32 and
I still don't
the
believe
actor
it. It's,
dad
it's
was
false
35.
information.
And he was like balding and had no hair. But then I think there's kids we went to high school with that are balding and have no hair.
But they still look young.
Do they though?
Yeah, like
To us, because we've grown with them. You know, you've seen them every day, or you see them on Facebook every day. But if a kid saw this balding 30-year-old man, they're gonna look at that fucking old
yeah,
turd.
I don't know. But I also brought up the fact that I think people used to look older than what they were.
Yeah.
And I think that's just probably what it was.
Like when we walk through the halls of Orchard Farm,
Yeah.
you could literally look like back at the 70s, and
And those people looked like they were in their 30s.
yeah, they look older.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. It's the fucking hormones and stuff in the milk.
Yeah. Which I read a thing yesterday about dryer sheets.
What the fuck's dryer sheets doing?
Supposedly they cause hormonal imbalances, cancer, all this stuff, which I don't know if it's true, but I'm like, should I not use dryer sheets anymore?
I mean, why? Michael Crow doesn't even use detergent. Remember when he said that?
Really?
Yeah, he was telling you that. There's so many conversations that you have with someone that I eavesdrop on that you don't even remember.
It's, you know what, it's scary, the things that I don't remember.
That is scary.
Isn't that scary? I wonder if I should get checked out.
You're a fucking hypochondriac.
I am such a hypochondriac.
You're just lucky you have me
If
to
you
keep
can,
you
I mean,
grounded.
I have so many things. I've overcome so many diseases in my brain. It's sad.
Oh gosh. Yeah, like remember when you thought you had cancer forever?
Yeah, knee cancer.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about the knee cancer. I was talking about the breast cancer.
Oh, breast cancer. Yeah, I still sometimes think I have that.
You're such a weirdo.
But yeah, I thought I had knee cancer, breast cancer, a tumor in my brain.
If you have one, it's growing from the front.
Not funny. And then every time I hear somebody get diagnosed with something, I have it.
Yeah. Well, that's what's crazy about your cousin, whatever she is. Cousin by law.
Oh, Angie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a brain tumor.
Brain tumor?
Your cousin.
Yeah.
Has stomach cancer.
It's crazy.
26 or 25. Sorry, Brittany. I don't know how old you are, but
It's crazy.
too young.
It's fucking weird.
Yep.
Like everyone's getting it. Everyone has it. It's gotta be something. It's the food. Our diet is horrible.
I know, but even when you, I mean, is organic even the way to go? I mean, how do we know? I feel like the only way to eat food is if you grow it.
You're right. And even then, the seeds have been so modified
Yeah.
that even if you grow it, you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
It's fucking yeah. It's really. I've said it a couple times. I wish they'd take that field down there in our neighborhood and do a community garden.
Oh, by the pond.
Yeah, that would be so perfect.
Okay, start it up.
You get on that.
Yeah, get on the neighbors thing.
That'd be cool.
Thomas already has his garden, so he wouldn't be in on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he would probably be the one to do it though. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that'd be something people would do.
Yeah. Speaking of people doing, you think people do this podcast? Do interviews?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you have fun?
I did. I feel like I sound like an idiot, but
I like you. Want to go up and smush?
you can edit that.
All right, because I'm going to try to keep them at 30 minutes. So I'm going to edit out about 9 minutes of dead
Okay.
air. But I think it was fun.